You know what I'm saying?
You
Queens
could
of
do that.
We hybrids, bro.
It's just because
No, but I'm gonna tell you like this though. He act more like if he never told me
You
the
do not want
Bronx.
to accept it.
Nah, because you know what he told me. You know what he told me? He told me that there was a North Jamaica.
Who said that? North Jamaica?
I say North Jamaica because of certain residences in the upper north side, like where the high school is.
right. You
He
mean
said
like,
there's no such thing as North Jamaica.
I
Just
never
South
heard of
Jamaica.
It's Jamaica Estates. He's talking about Jamaica Estates. He
North
cool.
South. You know where is it? It is a North Jamaica.
no, I guess North
Because
Jamaica.
once you cross over Hillside Avenue,
Yes, that's North
that
Jamaica.
dividing line.
That's Jamaica.
Think about this. No, think about this. Think about this. Let's think about it though. Once you cross over that dividing, that yellow line on Hillside Avenue, things just start going downhill.
You make it. You make
Everything
it,
goes
You
downhill.
make it sound
Facts.
You yeah.
And that's
You
South
making it
Jamaica.
sound- You making it sound making it sound sense. Sound reasonable. Let's tell your borough. So now we in the Bronx, right?
Yo,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, take that same theory. We on Concord.
Grand
Grand
Concourse.
Yeah, see, they about to get upset. This about messing up their name.
You on Gun Hill Road.
Gun Hill Road. So is that
first of all, Grand
that
Grand
North Bronx?
Concourse and Gun Hill don't
No
even
one calls each other.
right?
You
So
already do.
over there by Yankee Stadium, that's supposed to be.
That's the South Bronx.
That's South Bronx.
I live in the North Bronx right now.
So how
But I live
far?
in the South Bronx too.
How far from North Bronx to South Bronx it is?
Damn near 15 minutes.
Why?
20 minutes.
Because
something
once
like
you
that, 20
go
minutes.
across, Grand Concourse is the divider.
Well, no, it's not the divider.
It's not the divider.
Grand Concourse cut through the
Okay,
Bronx.
so
Yeah, it does.
So
Going
look,
from south to north.
Yeah. it
check
does.
this out.
It does.
Nah, he trying to make it make sense. I'm trying to make it make sense.
I'm just
The
saying.
same way.
Oh my God, I
the
can't
same,
wait to
the
just come
same
out.
way you cut up the borough, I can cut it up too. Once you go
cut up the borough. He said it was more.
once you go across a certain avenue,
Once
no
you go
longer
across Fordham Road,
you no longer
it
in
starts getting
South
kind of
Bronx.
shaky.
Right.
You no longer in South Bronx.
What? Well, no.
No.
Once you go across a certain point
go.
in the 80s, 180th or something like that, it starts
That's
getting away
north.
from
That's technically
South Bronx.
That's technically north because you traveling north.
But no, but then you start going when you go across Fordham Road.
That's north. Sir.
That's when it's a whole nother. And then Kingsbridge, it's a whole nother. It's a whole nother world.
That's in. But
And then White Plains, you just from Mount Vernon.
Yes.
now take that.
Well, that's a whole nother direction.
Now take that same theory,
Okay.
sir.
So,
Ever
Sir
since
Michael.
he found out you was from the Bronx, he starts calling you sir.
I know.
This guy.
I'm just being real. You could literally see. Now you know it's a good thing.
What?
All these people change. Is gentrification is coming. So all these buildings is being knocked down in the south side of Jamaica, and all of y'all getting kicked out of here, B.
That is true.
That's true.
Yeah,
That is true.
all of y'all gonna get kicked out of here.
Yeah.
We do see the
Can I tell you
gentrification in
something?
Queens.
I
Yes,
love
do
those
see.
buildings over there in South Bronx.
You mean new ones?
Here over there by Jerome.
You mean
I,
new
I
ones?
really be outside, y'all.
You mean the new ones? You mean the new ones?
The brand new ones. They got
they
dormant.
got new ones on the south.
Yeah.
On the south side.
and
of
they
the Bronx.
got like
It's a
dormant.
whole new city.
Yeah.
over there.
Wow.
Yeah. They
the
got
unit name
dormant.
is Sobro.
Yeah. Huh? Sobro. Yeah.
Sobro.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, really?
And they about to change the name too.
Yeah, Sobro.
Yeah, the Sobro.
Sobro. Yeah.
It sounded like they borrowed that from Soho.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
they
they
did.
did.
They did, but it's crazy over there.
Okay, I've never been. So
you see, it's like Gotham City. It's like
because I used to think that Riverdale was like the more expensive part of the Bronx, like as far as the properties and the lifestyle.
Is it?
Is that an argument?
No,
I'm curious.
being funny.
Nah, I only say that because I had a friend of mine who owned a apartment in that area.
no, Riverdale's nice.
Yeah, and I considered
If you live in Riverdale, you ain't really from the Bronx.
Yo,
Riverdale ain't
shout
really
out
the
to my
Bronx.
guy. I had a sneaker guy right off of Bay. What do you call that? I get off the exit.
Bay Plaza,
No.
Baychester.
Baychester.
Mm.
If I'm going towards what's those buildings? Those projects. It's over there about where
East,
Coke Coke No Joke is from.
Me choke no dope.
Yeah, the
Oh, you
camera.
talking about
dude.
Edomore?
Edomore, yeah. But instead of going
Baychester's not
toward
near Edomore.
but you make that right.
Okay.
It's like a cul-de-sac. I had my sneaker guy over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I used to be in the Bronx
you
too.
know a little bit about the Bronx. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. So he giving you props on that.
Yeah.
Still
That's what's
straying
up.
away from the facts. And Queens don't stick together when it comes to music.
Man, that is a good point because, man, I look at...
You guys could have been on a tour and killed it.
Queens tour, right?
That's true. Imagine all of the most successful artists from Queens touring
You
together
got
right
Nas,
now.
you got Nicki,
50.
you got LL, you got 50. Come on. The list goes on.
Can you imagine?
Ja Rule.
Can you imagine that tour bus? That tour bus would get tore up because you can't have certain parts of Queens together.
People
I don't know.
Nah, it would be separate tour buses, but it could have been a big. Yo, you know what I was telling him? I said, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, yo, what brings guys to clubs?
Females,
women.
What brings females to the club? Right, other females, female rappers. So if Nicki Minaj and
Cardi B
did a tour, and they were headlining headline different states or whatever, different cities or whatever. Sometimes Nicki would be the headliner. Sometimes Cardi would be the headliner. Then they would have people like the City Girls and Megan Thee Stallion and spot dates here and there in certain cities. Boom, boom, boom. Girls are gonna flock to that.
No, they would.
And then because the girls are flocking to it, who's gonna bring the girls to the show? Guys. It might be teams of girls going to see, but then guys are gonna be bringing girls, and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Sold out.
I got something even better.
What's up?
What if it would have been Foxy Brown, Little Kim, headline?
When? Right now or back then?
No.
Like at its
the
time.
peak.
At its peak, everything good.
Peak.
Yeah.
Even if they would have did an album together, they were supposed to. Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise, yeah.
If that would have ever came out, it would have been.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
I still honestly don't know why they don't get along the way they don't get along.
Girls have bigger egos than guys.
Yeah.
Girls have bigger egos than guys because look at Chris Brown and
Drake.
Chris Brown and Drake, they squashed their beef, made a crazy song together.
Yeah, that record was huge.
Come on, it's bigger than this is bigger than what we had. That little beef, that's nothing. Girls, boy.
Right.
Yeah, because Foxy and Kim are both from Brooklyn. They both come from legendary foundations, Jay, Big, man, Nas, it's like they would have made a killing.
Yeah, they would make a killing.
Even if they didn't make an album together, just their solo album successes.
Right.
Because they are the
together
foundation.
It would have worked.
Everything these girls are doing now, those two women are the foundation.
No, they did. They set the blueprint for
absolutely.
For like the sexy female rap.
Yeah, they all inspired.
No question, because a lot of these girls are covered. Nicki Minaj did Little Kim's cover.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, her mixtape. I remember that.
Then another girl did the cover. The same cover. Another girl, third girl did the cover. I forgot who did it.
It was a Dream Doll. I forgot who it was.
It was a third girl.
I could have sworn Doja. Was it Doja?
Doja Cat?
Doja Cat.
Somebody. Then that's a fourth. It was a few girls who did that cover. That cover is legendary.
Yeah.
That cover is legendary.
I think Megan did the pose.
Yeah.
Or did a photo shoot or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's paying homage. They paying homage.
Yeah.
I don't see why girls just don't go on girl tours, man.
They should. What's so funny? You're saying that. That needs to be put into fruition. Honestly, with all the success of females in hip hop over the last X amount of years,
we talked about that too.
It's just a lot of solo tours. Nicki always goes on tour, but she might bring one or two artists. Like I think she had Coyle Ray on one of her tours.
But I understand why Nicki does that.
Right,
because
it's a control thing.
No, I just think that Nicki's so much better than all the rest of them. I think so.
But Nicki,
I think so when it comes to like skill wise,
is the best female rapper.
Talent wise, yes.
So she's. I think she does have a bit of an ego where she's like, why should you be benching in the same breath as me?
Right.
And you can't do this. You can't write your songs.
It ain't
you can't.
about that. This is a business.
Yeah. But business wise,
in terms of having hit records and having a presence in the market where she can have certain people on the lineup to sell tickets, like you said, like a City Girls or Megan.
You do it. you got to find
That would
out,
make
do the
a killing.
analytics,
Yeah, it
and
makes
find
sense.
out where is City Girls selling the most. Where are they selling the most? Okay, so they're doing it. They're doing it this region, the whole northeast.
As soon as
not even northeast.
as soon as we leave here,
the Midwest and the South.
as soon as we
Okay,
leave the
they'll
studio,
come on and jump on.
as soon as we leave the studio, BPs are gonna have them on the phone setting that tour.
Yo, I wish you would. I mean,
I would
that'd
love
be
to,
crazy.
man. It's hard to get some of these people on the
But
phone.
you
Some
can-
of them I
you
can,
can,
some of them I can't.
I think it will work. I think
Yeah.
I don't know why Live Nation don't try to get that going. You know what I'm saying? You got to work around the egos, man.
You just said Live Nation, and I'm gonna tell you something. There's somebody from hip hop who has a very, very strong hold on Live Nation.
Who's Jay?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I remember he was one of the first people to have a deal with Live Nation to tour internationally.
Right.
Got hundreds of millions of dollars
Mm.
to do it. Before that,
That's
it was
where
the
Roc Nation
Madonnas
came
and the pop stars.
Yeah.
That's how Roc Nation incepted. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mhm,
People don't pay attention to that.
Yeah.
You know, that's why Jay, as an artist, when he puts out music, you never even see a label behind that. He hasn't been on Def Jam in years as a
Right.
solo artist.
Right.
It's just his brand, Roc Nation.
Right.
Yeah.
And he just got distribution, puts his
And
music
put it
out,
straight out.
and finances it through all the different things he makes money from. You know, whether it's sports or management or partnered with brands. Like how he did brand partnerships on a couple of his albums with Budweiser, etc. Remember when
He's
he did
smart.
a
He got
partnership with
smart-
Sprint
yeah.
to put out an album? He been doing that.
You got a smart team around him.
Oh yeah. So
Very smart team around him.
oh yeah.
I mean, he can make it happen. I believe he can make it happen. But like it would take egos to be like, yo, all right, now you know what? I do this. You go open it up. I'll go right before you.
Did y'all hear the new D'Angelo featuring Jay-Z?
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Brand new.
Is that real?
Brand new.
it's not
See,
an
he's
AI
a-
record.
He's
is it?
in leaders of the exclusives mode for him to bring that up.
Is that
'Cause I
real?
never-
Did somebody make
It's
it?
not an AI record.
not
It's
an
a
AI
real
record.
record.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a real record.
Wow. I
It's
haven't
from
heard
the
it.
it's from the soundtrack for this movie that
Oh, you talking about the Clarence joint? Book of
Yeah.
Clarence?
Oh,
Interesting.
wow.
Yeah, because
And
he
it
is a
supposed to-
producer
it
on that
supposed-
movie. So
supposed to be 9 minutes long.
Wow.
That's gonna be crazy.
yeah.
Angelo.
Yeah, because that Book of Clarence movie comes out, I think
Today.
the 12th. Is it today? The 12th, yeah.
12
Is it? Yeah, it looks good.
tomorrow.
It looks like it's gonna be a
Yeah.
good movie.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
look like
check
it's
it
gonna
out.
be a good movie.
Yeah.
The
You
trailer
don't
was
think so?
interesting.
I like the trailer.
Yeah.
No, you.
I had a whole conversation with him about this. This is why he's responding like
Yeah,
that.
he's like,
And
no.
I said I wanted to go see it. He was like, yeah. He didn't get it.
No, it ain't because I didn't get it.
You just ain't feeling it.
I'm not touching it. I'm not.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's your
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, everybody got their spoofs on certain things.
Right.
And certain things on, okay, all right.
I'm going to rewind to executive decision and the question you asked me about artists.
Right.
New artists that I'm working with. So within the executive decision album, there's an artist from Queens, formerly named goes by the name Sally Bay.
Okay.
Okay.
He's dope. He's on that project.
Yeah.
There's an artist out of Midwest Michigan named Dre Banks. He's on the
Okay.
project. He actually is on the song with AZ that I heard you playing earlier.
Mhm.
There's an artist from Cleveland that's actually signed to Crazy Bone of Bone Thugs
Oh,
and
okay.
Harmony, independent label. His name is Nova the Rebel.
Okay.
He's on 2 songs. He's really dope. Who else? Who else you want to mention?
What's her name? Tay
Oh yeah, Tay Baby.
Baby.
She's from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Pennsylvania.
Then there's a singer-songwriter that I'm going to be doing a lot more work with. Her name is Michaela. She has a song called Pure on there that's really dope. Then there's a couple of uppercut artists from different parts,
Jackie
like
B.
Jackie B from Atlanta,
Okay.
Easy Money from Phoenix, Arizona, Ty Chias. I think he's from Grand Rapids, Michigan, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So we got a good collection of.
You was
people
out there
from-
for a while, right?
yeah, I was out there for 2 years actually. When my mother relocated to the Midwest, I was about 16 years old. So I went to my sophomore and senior year of high school in Grand
Okay.
Rapids, and then I came back to New York
Okay.
before I made my name in the
Okay.
music business. But I always had ties in
Right.
Grand
Right.
Rapids,
'cause- right.
as you know. Yeah. So
yeah.
that's how Dre Banks came about, because I went to high school with him, so we knew each other
Okay.
from when we were younger. So when he started really pursuing his music, he came to me for advice and for production, and
Right.
we always maintained a relationship since we were kids.
Yeah.
So I always support his music, and my family just recently relocated out of Grand Rapids, and they're in Central Florida now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But you know, I still got my friends I went to school with, like Dre Banks and such. You know what I mean? And outside of the Executive Decision Project, I'm working with a group out of the Bronx named Fajay Orion. You know what I'm saying? On this independent label called Pure Records. We got some new music. They got some exclusive treats coming.
Y'all back.
Really dope. It's a duo too, which you haven't seen in a little while,
Right.
coming out of New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're really dope. I'm gonna share some of that with you.
Yeah,
real soon,
definitely,
you know
man.
what I mean? And then as far as the legacy artists, I'm still working with female rap legend Moni Love. You know,
Okay.
Queen Latifah, Native
Okay.
Tongue.
Yeah,
Influence.
yeah.
I did a few singles with her over the last year and a half. I did one song with Sky Zoo from Brooklyn.
Okay.
It's out. It's called Divine. Then I had another song called One People. It was like a Jamaican alternative kind of style record. And it featured this artist from Ghana named Nana Fofi, who actually signed to Nicki Minaj's label.
Oh, word.
Yeah, she's up and coming. She's like, I don't want to say Afrobeat. It's just international type music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know she sings and she feels like you're hearing R&B, like
Right.
like a
It's not a
like
box.
a Marsha Ambrosius type of
Okay.
tone to her voice. and her-
is fire.
yeah, she's really talented. Look her up, Nana Fofi. Yeah, she's featured on that Moni Love record. So she has a project called Love Struck that I'm helping to co-executive
Moni?
produce. Yeah, with Moni.
Moni gets, man, seems like she looks better with time, man. She don't crack.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
older
man.
she gets, she looks
still
better
looks
and
great,
better.
Moni's still in the middle.
And she's still in the middle. And she still writes. And she still writes on rhymes. So salute to
Okay.
her, man.
And that's what I like.
Yeah, yeah.
I know Mike Vegas don't
See,
care about that. Me, I care about that.
I told him, I said, listen, it's the music business, man. It's not the
Exactly.
writing
Which is
business,
true.
the
It's
music
not the
business.
writing business,
Yeah.
the music
And
business.
sometimes you need help.
You
So,
do. But I like my
some of your
artists to
favorite
write.
rappers, they might not write their hook on their wrong
Right.
song.
They might not.
That beat section with that little, little change may not have came from them.
I heard
might
the
not.
greatest. I heard the greatest has some
help.
I mean, everybody gets help. You get,
He'll rewind as far back as Sugar Hill Gang with ghostwriters.
I mean,
What's Sugar Hill?
if you really think about it,
Right.
wasn't that Grandmaster Caz?
yeah.
that
Yeah, he
wrote
wrote for
Sugar
them. He
Hill
wrote for
Gang.
them. Yeah.
No, he didn't write for it. It was some Shook.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a whole other conversation.
That's right. But I mean, but he's from the Bronx too.
Anytime
So,
somebody
like,
taking
well-
something from somebody, you know it's the
But-
Bronx.
But I mean, you gotta think about it. I mean, people say, "Oh, he didn't write his rhymes and he didn't write." I was telling, we had a little debate about songwriters trying to expose the artists, and I said, as soon as they open their mouth, you'll never hear about the songwriter again. It
Yeah,
happened
it's
numerous times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's
what's the
true.
point of that?
That's true.
If I'm your manager, I'm gonna tell you, yo, Joe, get the money, keep getting the money, write more songs,
Yeah.
keep writing more songs, because you're getting paid more than them in some cases.
You are.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep writing the songs. But your ego can't allow you to be in a position that they're getting the glory and you're just sitting back collecting the money.
I just want to ask this one question: where did the rules come in hip hop?
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Coming from the '90s era, I could say that
Well, hip hop,
specifically hip hop,
Right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it was like, okay, with DJs, producers, and MCs, there were certain things. Of course, as I said earlier, the rule of not biting people's
Oh,
style.
yeah, you
Right.
can't
of
buy
course.
somebody's style, yeah.
Then, being original. And I think for DJs, they, skills.
Right.
And DJs and MCs, skills of being able to really rap, being able to really, get on the turntables and get busy.
Right.
And I think the last rule was that I understood was not taking people's names. Like if you had a certain name and you had 2 or 3 other people with the same name, it was
Right.
like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about far as like rappers had to write their own rhymes and things like that. Like
I think it came into play with hip hop, with
I
like
think
being
hip-hop,
with like
because
being
it's
real.
like, I write my
It was
own.
like-
Competitiveness.
Yeah.
but
And going back to
whatever,
having skills.
whatever in hip hop, because you never really heard the
I would
cats
say
in
the
the
80s.
80s.
I think the 80s
I think
and the
late
90s was
80s,
real. They
like
was
late
real.
80s.
They was real adamant about
Maybe
not
late
writing.
I
Yeah,
think
you
the
writing.
tone was set in the 80s and the 90s enforced it.
Right.
I think the 90s enforced
Pooba wrote rhymes for a lot of people. Grand
Yeah,
Pooba.
he did. He
Yeah.
did.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that write
Pete
rhymes
Rock,
for people. Huh?
Heavy D.
Yeah, Heavy D. A lot of people. A lot of people.
Yeah, but they didn't-
Pete Rock, CL Smooth.
but they didn't care.
Huh?
They I mean, like in the 80s, they didn't care. Like all I just know is, I hate to say this, your group
My era, the 90s.
No, it's a certain part of that in the 90s.
Here we
Like
go.
that 94, 95, 96.
Yeah, that's the time frame I came in the game. Okay, finish.
No, that's the around the time that
Those
cats-
rules got enforced.
It was like
you had
it was,
to keep it real.
you
Like,
had
if
to.
you don't rap it, if you don't
if-
write it, if you
like,
ain't living
like,
it.
if you're not pinning it,
Right.
then it's
Yeah,
like
they're not taking you seriously.
yeah.
You might be right. You might be right.
I think that's to me that's doesn't make sense to me, man.
But you know
So
what I'm glad
basically
about?
The whole idea of doing music is to make a hit record, right?
Yeah.
You're doing what
Especially
you
in the
love,
business of music.
but
Right.
if I got to collab, if all four of us are collaborating on a song, and that's what they used to do from the beginning. Yo, let's just jam
Yeah.
to make a great song. The end result, if you got a great song, you did your job. But you, on the other hand, you want to be egotistical and say, well, nah, I'm writing everything, I'm producing everything, I'm doing everything myself, and you get some trash. Well, you might get a hit.
Yeah.
But then the next time, you can't
I think
recreate
that affected producers, and I'll say why. Some of the best producers, when they did the whole album, it was few and far between where they had a hit and then a good body of work.
Right.
Yeah.
I think some of the best hip hop albums to me ever made had contributions from different great
collaborative
producers.
effort. Yeah.
But some people would say that's a compilation of music artistically.
Right.
But I just come on, Illmatic, incredible album,
Right.
with a series of different
Yeah.
producers from that
Producers on the
time.
album.
You know,
Yeah, and I think
here we go.
when it was written,
His argument is It Was Written was the better album of
Well,
Illmatic.
I
That's
like
a whole
the
nother
first album.
confirmation.
I like the second.
The first album was the best album to me. And then
It was written.
I Am, what was
No.
the second one?
Oh, he's
It was written.
No, you like
It was written.
was
The second
it was
album.
written.
If I Rule the World, which is to this day Nas's biggest single ever.
I like, yeah, that album was crazy.
It came from
too.
Curtis Blow, right? It's a Curtis Blow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I like that album.
Meets Friends. The bass line
Yeah.
was Friends. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
Yeah.
gave you power.
I mean, that
Nas
was
had classics.
yeah.
That
Like,
was the
I'm
second
just-
album. He
I think
won't
Nas
let
is
go of
one of the
that.
most
He won't let go of that.
I'm just
He's
gonna
one of the
say-
most underrated rappers ever to me.
Yeah. To me, I
He
just
doesn't
think
get his glory, the glory
Well,
that he should get.
Nas is
say
still
Nas?
dropping
No, I don't think so. As
I
far
don't
as
think-
lyrically,
Nas is
he
still
does,
dropping
but
great
he should be on a
products
Jay-Z level.
to this day.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
He should be on a Jay-Z
In terms of the
level.
mainstream.
But
Right.
Nas is not that charismatic as
Mhm.
like Jay-Z and
I feel the reason for that
he's
too
more-
is Jay knew how to master the balance lyricism with entertainment and make
Yeah.
records you
Right.
could party to.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
Nas-
saying? And
Nas
would be on the
wanted to-
radio. Nas was more
Yeah.
about the art and the lyricism and,
Yeah.
and the message in the music, you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah,
So that's
But
what
I mean,
separates them.
yeah, it does. It does. But no, I mean, Nas is he's a phenomenal artist. Phenomenal
Legend,
artist.
and it was an honor to be a part of his career catalog,
Yeah.
honestly, you know?
No question, right?
Yeah,
Whew.
yeah.
And you gotta think about that.
Whew.
Like,
What? Oh, here we go.
yeah.
That's another conversation.
That's
We're going to talk about that right now
Yo,
because
his discography is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Because I produced Destroy and Rebuild on
Okay.
Stillmatic, and
Elephant in the
he
room.
feel like I single-handedly destroyed Queensbridge. That's his argument.
Okay.
Because of that, the lyrics in that
Because of
song.
that, right.
Yeah, I mean,
You didn't write the lyrics.
No,
You're
I
like,
didn't.
write
I
the
produced the
lyrics.
music.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
You know?
no, that song was crazy though. It kind
Yeah,
of
that
did.
was-
He kind of ripped the whole Queensbridge
Rest in
apart
peace to
with that.
DJ K. Slade. He was the first DJ I remember to
Yo,
break that song in
I
the
love
streets.
K-Say, man. He's
Yeah.
a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Solid dude, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Solid dude,
Yeah,
man.
for real. You know?
Yeah, show me a lot of love.
And he didn't use a Serato. He used,
Nah,
he used the
he
wheels of
used
steel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a man. Yeah.
This is an amazing conversation, man.
I love it. I
Love
love
it.
it.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep on going on and on about different things in hip hop that we wish was different or whatever. I think the age limit. I think it's so many different things. I think hip hop could change. Look at the state of hip hop right now. The record sales are not as
Mhm.
much as they used to be.
They claimed that they were declining
Shows
since the
are
last year.
declining.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is declining.
But you know what shows is gaining momentum? Legacy artists.
Yeah. Of
All
course.
the legacy artists.
Of
like
course.
this one that's going on tomorrow in Atlantic City.
Who's that?
Tomorrow.
Who's on the road?
I think it's like Big Daddy Kane.
Oh,
It's,
come on. He's been touring forever, man.
Yeah, Big Daddy Kane.
Moni actually tours a lot too. She was heavy
I
last
think-
year,
I
especially
think
because of
Moni
Hip
is on
Hop
that.
50.
And she writes her
Moni-
own raps.
I think
Probably
Moni
is.
is on that bill.
She probably is because she's done dates every year with Big Daddy Kane, Chubb Rock, Special Ed, few people.
Yeah.
And she writes her own rhymes.
And she writes her own rhymes. And she'd be the only female on that bill like that, what I just mentioned.
Right.
And their shows. Their shows are
Yeah.
great.
Right.
It's not
It's
just
true.
King gives a great show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
all
think-
put on a show.
I think
It's a
Naughty
show.
by Nature.
Yeah.
It's like a few artists that's gonna be in AC tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Not tomorrow, Saturday.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I would say that's the one thing I appreciated about Hip Hop 50 this past year is that it gave a chance for a lot of classic music to be reintroduced to a
Right.
younger
Yeah.
audience and
Yeah.
a lot of legacy artists to perform
Yeah.
their classics
Right.
in front of a wider audience. I hope that continues to an extent, the recognition and the support of the artists. I salute LL for what he does with Rock the Bells.
LL, yeah,
Right.
LL.
Programming classic
Yeah.
hip hop,
Right.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That helps.
LL's he's without him, man. A lot of this shit wouldn't even be heard of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they of course you knew about them, but LL put them back on the map.
Yeah,
With
because you got
Rock
the
the
Force
Bells.
tour he did with the Roots last year. Then you got, I think he's got like the Rock the Bells,
Yeah,
like,
Rock the
boat
Bells.
tour, like
Right.
where
Yeah.
The tour.
Yo.
they doing a
missed
boat
that.
cruise, like yeah.
Fools that. Yo, I saw the clips of that. I was like, oh my
Mm.
God. You had DJ Scratch, you had Kid Capri, you had like mad DJs on that thing.
Your son should say Kid Capri. Where's Kid Capri from?
You know,
No.
where he's
He's
from the Bronx.
Oh, he is.
Stop
Wow.
this shit. Stop
Wow.
Where's
it.
Red Alert from?
Okay, here we go.
He from the Bronx. He from the Bronx.
Uh-huh.
He from the Bronx.
Uh-huh.
No. Where's Flex from?
Who?
Mm.
Flex from Brooklyn, man.
No, he's not.
No, he's from the Bronx.
No,
I know.
He's from the Bronx.
No, he's from the Bronx. He's from the Bronx.
I like how he did that though.
But you know what's so crazy? Some of his Kid Capri's memorable parties, what it was at.
That's besides the point. He's from the Bronx. We ain't talking about the parties.
Sir.
You wouldn't have a memorable party without
Sir.
Kid Capri.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Let's
something.
get that right.
Let me tell you something,
Let's get
sir.
that right. Let's get
There
it
was
right.
cut parties, right? And if anybody know about in the 90s, right? I went to Thomas Edison High School, right? So I could say class in 1992. Sir, when we cut in 1990, guess who was on the wheels of steel at our cut parties?
Who?
Sir,
Who's that?
Kid Capri.
Okay.
Queens.
Yeah, but you had to bring somebody from the Bronx to be in the Wheels of Steel.
No,
'Cause
listen,
if you
listen.
could have got
Listen.
Grandmaster Vic. You could have
Ooh,
got
shout out to Vic.
Clue. You could have got Hollywood. You could have got a lot of dudes, man. Now, is Hollywood from Queens? Hollywood ain't from Queens?
He's in the Bronx or Harlem, right?
No, he's
Yeah.
from Harlem.
Harlem.
He's
yeah.
from Harlem.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
try to give you somebody, but
I'm about to say this. I'm about to say this though. It was so popping out here. He wanted to come. How about that, sir?
because the money was good.
Sir,
Queens get the money.
Queens
That's
get the
cool.
money.
That's cool.
Fat ass.
you
I
know,
mean, we'll take it.
we got more Queens people in the building. Oh, there
Outnumbered.
we go.
Yeah, outnumbered.
Hey,
No, I'm not dissing Queens, man. Queens
Where?
show me a lot of love.
There you go.
Ah,
Okay.
home of Kid and Play.
And not even that. Hold up. Miss Jones. Miss Jones.
From Astoria.
Yeah, she's from
Okay. Okay.
Hell yeah, she's from the Astoria Projects. Yeah.
You got that. You got that. I mean, you got that.
Hmm.
You got that. I mean, listen, I'm not.
We used to
trying
look across the water. You know, certain parts of Queens, you could look across the water. And yeah, you could look across the water. I think the top on you know, like if you're on a roof, you could see the Bronx.
You mean the roof? You mean the roof of the projects?
I don't care. You can.
Because you saying it like they just sitting on the water
Right.
in a condo,
Overlooking the
Condo
dirty
overlooking
Bronx.
the water. No,
Yo, we can look at the
No.
Bronx.
come on, we can look at it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Mary used to come out there. Mary's
Well, we
sister.
don't have Mary. Mary's from she's.
She don't rep Astoria, but that's where most of her family is from.
Yeah, I know that.
grew up seeing Remy almost every other day.
Yep.
I got family in Queens, but I mean, Remy's from the Bronx. Remy's from the
Remy got a
Bronx.
new record out too. Remy and
Connie Diamonds.
yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
I
like
think,
a remix.
I think this is my opinion. Connie didn't need her on there. Respectfully. Respectfully. She ain't
I think the only
Is that
issue.
respect?
Watch your mouth.
It's the
grandma.
truth though, but
Grandma.
Remy, because there was a lot
grandma.
Yeah.
Listen, Auntie Remy wanted to get on something.
It's true.
Auntie Remy wanted to get on something that was hot.
She had to get back. She tried.
I think my only argument, because shout out to Remy, I actually got to work with her and Joe on the Clue album, Professional Part.
Here come the cleanup.
I gotta clean it up. I gotta clean it up.
I think he about to clean
But
this up.
for me, I just felt like for that Connie Diamonds remix, she was very, very lyrically graphic.
Right.
That, for what she does as an artist, I think
It's normally
she could've
not
been
her thing.
less graphic for it to have an entertainment value and make the remix more valuable.
Right.
The song is already graphic. See, we're just trying to, but I understand that Auntie wanted to come on and do what she wanted to do.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he's rubbing his head.
DJ Mr. Effects won't be getting any Remy bar drops.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
I'm not disrespecting.
Whitney's the queen, man. She's the queen of.
She's a
Bronx,
legend,
bro.
man.
Huh?
She's a
She's
legend.
a queen. She's a queen. She's a queen, man.
Of the Bronx?
Yeah, yeah. She's one of the queens of hip hop in the Bronx. Yeah, yeah. That's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, give it her props.
Cool, man.
Okay.
I'm honestly disappointed about the whole hype that's going on between her and Pat, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't want to dig in.
See,
It's like, come on,
I don't
man.
even.
I don't know if that's true, not
Yeah.
true, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
yeah.
All I
It's
could
the
just say,
things, all
all I
whatever.
could just say is for that remix, she really didn't need her on there. She didn't. I think she do her thing, be like, yo, get on there, or
She must paying homage because she
No,
knows she's a legend
or-
from the Bronx.
or it could have been a Bronx move. You know how to, the politely, the polite thugging. You know how,
Like I'm getting
she
like
forced
the
her way
same
on
the
that.
same thing she did with
it's not
Annie
even a
Up.
force. It was just a thing.
No,
where,
it's the same thing she did on
Like,
Annie
a
Up.
slight nudge.
She just recorded the verse. And, like,
You know?
she
Oh,
thugged
she
her
just
way
jumped
on
on
it.
it and
Killed
threw it on
it.
the radio.
She
Yeah,
killed
on
it.
Annie Up.
She
She
killed
just
it.
she did kill that. Right?
Yeah, she
She
did.
killed it.
She
But-
did.
Yeah,
But she
DJs
thugged her way on
DJs
there.
play her verse. That's
Yeah.
when you know you killed something.
Yeah.
Right.
When DJs play a record that's hot and there's a remix version of
Right.
it, and your verse makes the
And that's
DJ's
what MOP
spit.
was saying. Like
Hold
they
on,
went to the
hold
studio
on,
and was listening
hold
to it and was
Hold
like,
on. They
when
ain't-
she put a
they
verse on
didn't-
it.
They didn't play that song, that record that long, sir.
They play Remy's verse and they play Busta's
Fan.
intro.
Fan.
Busta Rhymes down.
Yeah,
MOP now.
yeah. And then you go on
What's
to
it
the
on
next.
now?
If you Johnny Wishbone,
Then it was like, give me the keys to the Escalade. You always heard
What?
Remy. Come
Fan.
on, man.
you
Give it
heard
up.
that on the radio.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
On the radio.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't hear that in the tunnel.
In the club?
No.
I can't say I did.
Yo, how
I
often
don't
did
know.
you go to the tunnel?
Yo.
Let me fix
Because
the
I
mic.
was in the tunnel.
Let me fix the mic, sir.
I was in the tunnel.
Sir,
Hey.
every other Sunday, sir.
You said every other Sunday. I was in there every Sunday.
Okay.
What, you had to get
Every-
permission?
No,
Because you
I-
said you said you was in high school in '92.
I graduated in '92.
Okay.
Every
I was in the tunnel.
every
I'm trying to
Sunday.
figure out how you got
every
in there.
Sun-
If you graduated.
Shout out to Big Pat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you got that.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
Where you
like, I
from?
like this exchange
You
right
got
now.
that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
I
saying?
like this
Yeah.
exchange. I like
Got
this.
that.
Yeah.
I knew Big Pat.
Everybody's checking each
You
other's
know what's
temperature.
Yeah,
That's
Super
dope.
G, Big Pat, all of them.
Yeah.
Bear,
Yeah.
all of them.
Where they from?
They from Queens. They from Queens.
Okay.
They from
See,
Queens.
it,
Yeah.
it,
Yo,
it
yo,
all
no, I
comes
ain't gonna
back.
lie.
It
The
all
whole
comes
security
back.
squad for the tunnel was from Queens.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they'll whip you out.
They whip you out real bad.
Quick.
Whip you out real bad.
And you know, if you was from Queens, there was a place that Queens Cat used to go before we went to the tunnel, right?
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. I never went there. You know, my man C's was telling me about that.
No. It's a ritual. If you from Queens, we would go to Mama Pop hardware store. Hardware store.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a club. Oh, okay.
See, we would go to hardware. See, a lot of us, go to hardware stores because you have Brooklyn in there deep.
Yeah.
Bronx was in there. They was in there crazy.
We're closer to tunnel than you
I know.
will ever be.
I know.
You gotta go across the bridge. We
But
right
y'all was
there.
sprinkles in there.
Yeah, no, that's not nah.
Rest
No,
in peace
that's
to Chris
what I
Lighty.
thought.
I
That's
heard
what I
stories
thought.
of how he
That's
used
what
to
I
get
thought.
things in the club.
Yeah,
Let's
Chris
just
what
say
I
Lighty
that.
used to
thought.
run the
No,
tunnel.
That's what you
no,
thought. You
that's
were
what I
in
thought.
there.
Because you know why? Because the perception, like Brooklyn and you
When
know
they
what I'm saying?
never said they said the Bronx in the house, crazy.
No, they
Brooklyn
didn't.
in the house, Brooklyn used to go crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never
Queens.
said, they said Queens.
No, yo, let me. Okay, listen. Time out.
It never really. It wasn't like, it wasn't like Queens was like, oh no.
No, we never
Because I was in
participated.
all the clubs. The Palladium. I never seen you in the Palladium.
What?
I was in the Palladium.
I was in the Palladium too. We was the one throwing ice at I was in there with LB throwing ice at boot camp. Don't disrespect. We was in the Wait, fuck.
I have one story about the Palladium. Rest in peace to B.I.G.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
R.I.P. to Freaky Ty.